Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're all having a great Monday so far today. Penny just decided to lose her mind as I hit start. It's great. And they just started mowing right outside my window. Happy Monday. I've been fighting a migraine for 3 days. It's never gotten to full migraine level yet, but alright, hang on. I'll be right back. It's fine. Come on.
Whose body is that?
Nobody. It's not a body. It's not a body. You should definitely come look and make sure it's not a body.
Still sniffing around.
A corpse.
A corpse, of course. A corpse is a corpse, of course, and nobody can talk to a corpse, of course.
I think. Not sure.
Unless, of course. Alright, sorry. Wife boat's sleeping, so that, well, was. Anyway. First day back at work after a long weekend at the lake. Ugh. Yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're all having a great Monday so far today. So, it is going to be a short stream today. My son has a half day today, so that means I got about 2 hours, and then I gotta go. So that is, that's what we got going on today. We're going to do a little Valheim. We started a brand new community server for the Call to Arms update, which adds bears. Bears. I don't know what else. I just know, bears. Son is 13, daughter's 14. Well, they're almost 15 and 14, but yeah. So, yeah. PBS is punk. PBS is now officially anti-establishment, so support your local PBS station. Brought to you by WHYY. Imagine having 2 teenagers. Yeah. The morning now is so long. It's outrageous. Like, I have to get daughter up at 5:45 so she can be ready, because we have to, leave to drop her off at 6:30. So, it's a long morning. It's a long morning. Jake, thank you for gifting Lee Chat a sub. Lee Chat, hi. Good to see you, by the way. Thank you, Jake. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to poke around on the brand new Valheim community server, which is brought to you by our good partners over at G-Portal, who we've been partnered with for, I don't know, a lot of years. You can use my code, my link down below or in the G-Portal command to get 10% off if you want to start a server for Valheim or any other game that they offer. It's free money, so go for it. So this is what you have to look forward to in 13 years? Are you having a baby? Lee Chat? Oh my god. It goes by so incredibly slowly, but also like lightning. The first couple years really go slowly, but then FFZ is back, but it won't load the channel points thing. Could happen any moment. So that's exciting. That's exciting. I had to do all your settings again. I can't use FFZ on the chat and events pop-out that they have, which for some reason is still in beta. I don't have it on my second channel, but I do have it on this one, and it's very nice, and I really wish they would roll it out to everybody and make it an actual thing, so then it would support FFZ and Better Twitch TV, because then I don't see any of the BTTV emotes or anything when it's in there. I just see, like, the code for it. Is quite annoying. Plus, I don't have any of the nice, like, features. Although, the window is very nice, because it has, like, all of my events very nicely, and the chat is very big. It's very nice. Roll it out to everybody and make it official, so that we can make it better. Please. Uh, BRB, water just broke. Anyway, we're gonna spend a little bit of time. Lander Shake. I don't want to know what that one is. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time today looking at the world seed for Valheim. If you weren't here the other day when I launched the server, the world, the world seed is generated from the phrase "sexy Harry Clint." So we're gonna take a quick look at the seed and see how it is. I know I spawned in and clicked the Ichthyr tablet to see where Ichthyr was, and it's basically on top of spawn. So already a step in the right direction. We'll probably wander around a little bit. I have a character that has like troll armor and a bow and a little bit of wood, and I'll probably just use that character and run around instead of having to craft all the... Let me assure you there's lots of bears. Good. Is that a good thing? Are seeds case sensitive? They are. They are. So I think the best seed we've had is Mrs. Handsome. That was a fantastic seed where almost everything in the game was on a absolutely massive starter island. That was a ridiculous seed. I think almost every, it is all caps, FLCO. It is almost, I think almost every boss was on the starter island, and it was absolutely massive. It took like over 2 hours or something to sail around just the outside of the island. It was crazy. Anyway. So the plan for this week, we'll have full streams the rest of the week except for Thursday. I'm going to be off on Thursday. And they're going to be doing work in my apartment. The twice annual maintenance stuff. So they have to come in and do stuff. So there'll be no stream on Thursday because I get a 6-hour window for when they're going to show up. And anyway. How quickly into the launch of the server until you head into the Black Forest? I've got troll armor. I'll be fine. So no stream on Thursday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I think we're going to start a new game. We've been kind of bouncing around a little bit. We did some Moonlighter last week, which is fantastic. Yeah, immediately. I'm going to explore. So I don't know what we're going to do. I was sitting here thinking about what to do today, and because it's a short stream, I figured we'd check out the community server, but I don't really know what game to stream next. And I have a couple things that I'm thinking about doing, but I haven't quite decided where we're going to go next. There's a couple things coming out over the course of the next month or two. That'll be neat. I know what we're streaming on Friday. For Flex Friday this week, we're going to take a look at Mars Attacks, which came out today. A couple people are streaming it today. Mars Attacks drops today, or already dropped. That one's really neat. We're going to check that out for Flex Friday. That is like Mars Attacks, except you're making a theme park to attract humans to be abducted. It looks pretty neat. So, you've been playing Flickshot all weekend. I was very, very, very impressed with that game, FLCL. I was really impressed. It's really fun. And the agency you have in picking your powers and stuff gives it a lot of really neat things. It was really good. I was thoroughly impressed. That game's on sale still for launch, right? It's it launches... Flickshot Rogues launches on the 17th, and there's a demo. So it launches on Wednesday. This is the one we played on Friday, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. Once you get how frogs work and how you can power them up, yeah, frogs. The best run I had on Friday was frogs and cluster bombs. Really, really good. Little Witch in the Woods dropped yesterday. That sounds familiar. Little Witch in the Woods. Oh, did we do a demo for this? Was this a Next Fest demo? Because it looks very familiar. There was a short demo? Okay. Okay. I did it for a Flex Friday. Sure. On June in 3 years ago. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better about remembering nothing about the game. So, I just started, it's like book 6 in a series, and I'm like, man, I don't remember like what happened in the previous book. And I looked up when I read it, and I read it in March, and I don't remember anything. So, Panda, good morning. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna stream. We might start something. I kind of have an RPG itch, so I think we might start an RPG and play that for some weeks and see where we get, see how it does. I don't know. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit until I can find something to hyperfixate on that I'm enjoying and you all are enjoying, and we'll go from there. So I don't know that I want to stream that. Xeno, I've gone back and forth on that one too. I don't know that I want to stream that. I don't think I do. That's something I kind of want to enjoy at my own pace offline. So I think probably not. It's sitting in my library waiting. I have been giving consideration to doing a Baldur's Gate 3 run on stream, but I don't know how, that probably wouldn't go well. Not that whatever I pick is going to go well at the moment, but I have been I've been bouncing around a little bit. Lee Chat, I think right now, if I play a farm sim or anything of that type, I might just never stream again. I might just uninstall Windows and never boot my PC up again. I can't. I'm out. I'm cozied out. Plus, like, my daughter she started high school, and her first block on her A days is study hall. So she's been bringing her Switch, and she started a new Stardew farm. So she's basically just been coming home like Friday. Friday she came home, like, dropped her bag by the door, walked into her room, slammed the door, came back out in PJ shorts, grabbed a chocolate milk and a Snapple out of the fridge, sat on the couch, grabbed her Switch Lite, put on the new episode of Bake Off on the TV, and just went, oh, thank it's Friday, and just sat there and played Stardew for the next 2 days. How you feel about League of Legends? Yeah. It was really funny. So, anyway. Got a chocolate milk and a Snapple. The chocolate milk was to chug. The Snapple was to enjoy over the course of the next couple hours. So, because if it helps, she had gym last block, and they're doing their weightlifting segment. So she was lifting. So the chocolate milk was her recovery drink. Dune Awakening just had a DLC drop for it. Yeah, they had a free weekend over the weekend, Xeno. And Dune Awakening is not really an MMO. Like, you can run your own servers. It's kind of like the Conan game. So you can host a server on G Portal for Dune Awakening. I keep going back and forth on whether I want to buy Dune Awakening. As much as I love Dune and the world and stuff, I've never really enjoyed any of the associated products. Other than not the most recent board game. The most recent board game, they went too far. The remake of the original board game where they simplified stuff that came out in late 2018 or early 2019. That one, and then they ruined it. Only specific hosts can... Yes, G-Portal can host a Dune Awakening server for you. And you can get 10% off with my link. Chocolate milk is the perfect recovery drink. It actually, scientifically, chocolate milk is one of the best things you can have after a workout. Between good fats, protein, sugar, to help with recovery. Private server is way better than public. Yeah, I would imagine. Eesh. Eesh. All right, let me boot up Valheim, and we'll get this party started. You know what else is good? Coffee milk, or just coffee. Just coffee. Rhode Islanders. Now you see how I feel. Let's see. That one. Stop trying to make coffee milk happen. Stop trying to make Rhode Island happen. You still share the deep desert with others in the same cluster, but in our experience, it's been super chill. No ganking, griefing, PvP. Okay. Speaking of how terrible Rhode Island is, I mean, all you have to do is say Rhode Island. Hasbro's moving out? Oh. To Boston? The terrible decision. Why? All of their employees are just going to still live in Providence and take the train. All they're doing is paying more rent. That makes no sense. But it is Hasbro, one of the worst companies in the world, so I can't really say nothing. All right, welcome to Eve's running around with a torch. Does that mean they're taking away the children's hospital too? Oh. Oh. Alright, I have Ichthyr equipped. The Elder hath been slain. Do I have food? Yeah, okay. I got stuff. We got the startings of a portal building? Yeah. Alright, we got the startings of a portal hub. Oh. Might want to put a roof on that. Shh. Starting? Yes. That is... For a Sothra build, that's a shack. That's not even a shack, that's a shed. That's just an ancillary storage building. It's the foundation for one pillar. I started with equipment, so I'm cheating? Yeah, why? That's a porch. It's a doghouse. Oh, we got a... We got a vendor. I'm gonna go north. I'm gonna just start running around. Figure I'll just like get lost a little bit and run around. An archery target? That's the other vendor, right? 4, please. There's 3 now? What settings does the server have? Combat is normal. Materials are 1.5x or something. And there's no raids. Something like that. If they actually worked this time. Hit F2. Oh. Combat's easy. I said it's an... Why? Okay, so there's a disconnect between the server setting on the server page and what shows up in game. Because I had it set to normal and it was set to hard. Or... Yeah. I don't know. It's not. I have it set to normal now. I think it was on easy and it was set to hot. I don't know. One of those. It wasn't working. Whatever. But no raids. So that's the important part. Is weathering on? Probably. You'd probably wait until daytime, yeah. But why wait when you have a giant hammer? Is weathering a... Oh, that's a mod. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't recall seeing that in the server settings. Ba, ba, ba. We don't have a map table or anything yet, right? I don't know where people have explored. I'm gonna see if I can find the edges of the starting island, and then we'll explore a little bit and see what the server has to offer. It's so dark. This game always makes me like squint in the dark. Just let me build nice things. That's a brute. I do not want to interact with the brute squad. I'm still in the meadows. What? You raise your monitor's gamma a little? Potato, welcome in. I don't want to do that because then it messes up my other games, you know. Is that a little mini mountain? Brightness up to 100 in the game, and you still can't see. Yeah. Well, look, like the game is dark. It's not that dark, but I also have a light right here in my face. You're the one interaction with stream tags for this year? Welcome in. Glad to have you. Imagine knowing that once bosses are beat, you still get nighttime mobs. Oh. Because the elder's down? Gotcha. Gotcha. Also, hi, Flamingo. So out there, good morning. I have found water. Huh. Yeah, it's like the world's smallest portal hub. You've been awake for too long? You and me both. Day 75. Oh. Well, there's more than that now. Whoa. I'm just running around trying not to die. Bought 2 bears, put thistle on item stands. Found a random bunk bed with my name on it as well, if I recall. Apparently Zelda has bunk beds in all of her worlds with my name on them. It's a little weird, you know, but, you know, whatever. It's understandable. What am I doing in your swamp? Is that a Shrek? A Shrek penguin? Oh, it's a 1-star. That's hilarious. Good thing I'm geared up already. I just want to explore. Uh-oh. 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 Did a bear chase? I haven't seen a bear yet. I am not entirely sure they exist. Oh, that's not a bear. That's a big blue bear. Why do AirPods constantly send the no longer near you notification? You literally have one in your ear and the other in the back in the back case. Well, have you considered maybe putting them both in then? Oh, hi bear. Are bears tough? I don't have a bed or nothing. So maybe I shouldn't fight a bear. That's a bear. That's a big bear. With this gear, I'm fine. No. 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 They have more HP than trolls? Good God. That's a lot of HP! Oh my God. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. Yeet and away. That's a big bear. Big bear, bad bear. Bad big bear. Big bad bear. Big bad bear. The elder buff gives HP regen now. Huh. Neat. That won't help me run away, though. I require buffs that let me run away, because I'm a big brave boy. Yeah. Well, we're back in the meadows. I've drawn a question mark. New community server. Hi, Pat. Yeah. It's been up for, since the weekend. No. Since last weekend? I don't know. It's been up like a week. Now I have to... Huh. Should I just swim across? Kick, kick, paddle, paddle. The existing one could be the atrium. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. I was simply saying, compared to your normal builds, it was quite small. I expected it just to be the support pillar for the first part of the building. No, I haven't. I spawned and ran north, and now I'm tracing the edge of the starter island to see what we got going on. Oh, this is a... There's like a little land bridge here. Huh. This is a neat spot. Right here? Be a cool spot to build. And you could have a dock on this side and a dock on this side. As long as that's not an inland lake, it might be. There's some skeletons. Of the spooky, scary kind. Yeah. Another little spot. Hup, 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 hup. That's a troll. Let's not aggro Mr. Troll. What an interesting coastline. Oh, I got skeleton aggro. I no longer have skeleton aggro. Interesting. Games with randomly generated world seeds are so much fun. Like, just finding the interesting combinations that can occur as you generate worlds is just a delight. Exploration is like one of my favorite things in games. No, sir. Keep your big blue self over there. Uh-oh. I flew too close to the sun. Oh. Oh, jeez. They won't fight each other, right? The bear and the troll won't fight each other, I assume. No. Nope. And we're running. And we're running. They can get you early game ore, though. Yes, that's true. Oh, good. Hi, skeletons. This is going well. The skeletons should attack stuff, right? Can you guys fight the troll and the bear? Oh, they left. Never mind. Hey, there's another one. There's an elder seed. That build only took you 30 minutes? I am very slow at building then. Yeah. I'm very slow at a lot of things, to be fair. So. Still just want to find a rock friend? What do you mean? Like, just pick up a rock and name it. I don't know. No, thank you. Oh, there's some copper. And another skeleton. No, thank you. And a fish. They're labeled rock instead of stone. They're visually bigger than stones. Rock and stone. I should play Deep Rock. I really want to get to, like, high... I haven't gotten to high hazard level in Deep Rock. So everybody I play with ends up stopping before we get to the really good stuff. Yeah. Bad bear. No bear. Bad bear. Stay bear. There, bear. Huh. We're going south now, right? So I wonder if this little spot is an inland sea or if it connects. Oh, skeletons and grey dwarves and bears. Oh my. And deer. Oh, bear. Oh, bear. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Did I set myself on fire? Why would I do that? That's not something that I've ever done. Thank you. What a funny looking rock. Kind of looks like a weird bird. Ooh, a chest. Oh, shouldn't have stopped. Shouldn't have stopped. I don't know what I just picked up. Uh-oh. Can I swim this? Yeah, I should be able to make that, right? Getting swooped by seagulls. Well, thanks for hitting me. It pushed me along. 5 enemies on screen at the moment. Ooh, a chest. Because half of your clips in this game are you setting yourself on fire somehow. That's not accurate. Ow. 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 Okay, I'm good. Oh, jeez. I got a conga line of Grey Dwarves behind me. Oh, good, a troll. And a bear. Apparently they're sympathetic to each other. They like me. Yeah. I'm just gonna scooch on over here. No! Go! 7 minutes on Eikthyr. Oh boy. How did I aggro you? You were across the water. Leave me be. Did say I was over cozy game, so I had this coming. I mean, cozy farm sim games. Ooh, carrot seeds. Due to the high amount of reported bugs, I have not played it, nor have I paid attention to like bug reports or anything, so couldn't tell you. Buggy but not unplayable. Uh-oh. Back into the meadows. So I bet this connects up with this little section there. Multiplayer's been a lot of fun. Are you inextricably linked like you are in Stardew, like time-wise and all that stuff? You don't have to farm at all. It's amazing. Well, that makes me want to do multiplayer. I'll just be fishing. You guys do all the rest of that nonsense. You need me, I'll be in the mountain. Night is falling once again. You can't adjust the day-night cycle time, right? I know like some games you can make daytime a little longer and nighttime a little shorter. You're happy to farm. You all have to go to bed each night to save, right? A nice open spot. Right on the water. Raised up. Oh, and a boar stone. This is a very nice spot. Free meat. Water access. Meadows. Nice clearing. Deep woods behind you. Decent spot. And a million boar. Map. How's it going? You live for now. Time is shared, quests and money can be separate or together. That's nice. Multiplayer like Stardew and stuff, I prefer shared progression and shared money. Otherwise, then it just feels like you're playing... Like, just play separately at that point. Right? Like... Oh, I did that quest already. Oh, now I have to do it. Oh, so we need another cauliflower. Did you plant an extra cauliflower? No, like, that is annoying. There's so much to do in the game. Yeah, Coral Island is really, really good. Like, I mentioned it before. Stardew is like, you know, the big boy in the genre. But genuinely, I think Coral Island is the next iterative improvement in the genre. It is fantastic. It takes everything that Stardew does and then adds onto it and does stuff better in a lot of places. Like, a whole lot better. Relationships are done better. Honestly, the character writing is probably the weakest part. Outside of maybe 2 or 3 characters in Stardew, the character writing is a little mid. It's difficult to say, but it really is. A lot of people are very one-dimensional. Mags, how's it going? Coral Island's characters are really great. And they seem to have lives outside. The best thing about Coral Island is the town and the island operates, exists, functions, interacts with each other outside of the need of your farmer to be present. It feels more like an actual living town. Whereas Pelican Town feels like it sits in stasis until you're present, and then sometimes things happen. Yeah, you can hang out with people. The relationships are done really well. Like, I was dating somebody, I proposed, and they were like, I don't know you well enough. It has come a long way, I know that. Even since 1.0. 10 seconds on Eikthyr, which is good, because there's a bear chasing me, and a lot of other stuff. So many games, not enough time. Yeah. That's very fair. Oh, I see a swamp tree just out in the middle of the water? Okay. There is a singular swamp tree in the middle of the water. It's a swamp at sea. Didn't Paint post a thing where there was a singular tree swamp node? Wenry, what's going on? You want your desk and your second monitor back? Yeah. I want an office, or at least not having my setup in the kitchen would be nice. You had enough guck for one green banner. Yeah, now there's a singular swamp tree just in the middle of the ocean. Oh, that's not a singular swamp tree. That is not a singular swamp tree. The Dutch finally lost their battle with the sea. Fair. This is a big starting island. Where am I? I'm on the starting island. I spawned, I went north to the shore, and then I'm following the shore. I'm just running. Well, this is gonna go poorly. Do I yeet myself through the swamp? Oh, is that? It's not what I think it is? Okay. Oh, I'm back in the Black Forest. That's a tiny little swamp biome right there. Okay. I wasted my Ichthyr spawn, my Ichthyr buff, but whatever. That's kind of cool that there's a tiny little swamp biome there. Or whatever that's worth. Yeet. Well, Paint, there was a singular swamp tree out to sea. It's like out there. One giant singular swamp tree. Just chilling out there in the water. There's a river here. Swim across. Take pleasure in the fact that you sailed a whole lot this time before you settled. That's the best thing to do. I hate building, like starting to build a base and knowing that it's just going to be temporary until I like set off and find someplace more. If daytime could hit, that would be great. Thanks. Hear lots of angry grunting. Day 76. Ooh, a crashed boat. Is any part of that surprising? Okay. Excuse me. That looks like another boar stone. Yeah. Second daughter is still trying to sit up on her own, and she almost did it. Better than a bear stone. Because you all hate my gazebo. Bees! I'll leave the bees for somebody else to find. This is a sizable starting island. This is another nice spot, actually. Boarstone not far away. And a nice little peninsula to build on. Gazebo sounds like a word that shouldn't exist. There's an old song. I forget who sang it. Dr. Demento? Just basically the whole song is just saying weird words, and gazebo is one of them. Bulbous bouffant macadamia gazebo. That was actually the chorus of the song. What is this? A spear. Huh. Neat. That's a bear in the meadows. 4K. Normally live close to the Black Forest, so it's easy to get most of what you need. Yeah. It can be risky, though. Oh. No, thank you. Around to the bear. Yeah, if you get up around 3 p.m. is crash time. That's second coffee energy drink time. It's storming. Next week you need to get up at 4. Nice. Yeah, I worked for a while with 6 a.m. starts and then 4 a.m. starts. 4 a.m. was rough. 6 I don't mind. But haven't seen me in sunshine so far? Nope. It's just been dark and stormy. 4 a.m. you're usually still awake. Yeah. That tracks. It's raining. Yeah. Hop, keep. Hop, 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 keep, hop. Am I still? Has anybody traced the full size of the starter island? It's large. Now that you have a boat. Psh. Yeah, if you want to do it the easy way. Yeah, I'm just tracking the coastline of the starter island so far. Ow. Oh! Oh, good! Oh, good! Oh, good! Oh! Oh, good. Oh, good. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's a... a Death Skeeto, which is right there. No, 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 no. You don't see me. You don't see me. Quiet. I don't want to die. How? If I go too deep in the water, it's gonna break stealth. Yeah. No! Oh, God. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Come on, come on. Come on, stamina, 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 stamina. Please don't kill me. I am carrying everything I own. Oh! Stick and move! Why are the planes still going? Good thing I'm dry and rested. Okay, listen. Ow! Oh! Why is it still chasing me, bro? I'm cooked. I'm cooked. What is spitting? Oh, there's another one. Great. Yep. Okay.
That is why you fail.
He chose poorly.
Lasted way longer than I should have. I'm gonna need some food. So maybe we'll go this way. How about sailing? I don't have a boat at the moment. I just brought this character over from the last community server because I wanted to explore. I did not think I was going to run into planes on the starter island. For some reason. That thought did not cross my mind. I did not think is on brand for this channel. Okay. Listen, how many times have you ever found planes on the starter island? That does not happen much. It happens, but not that much. And how many times is it that big? It kept going. I found a plains dungeon. Wait, did I? I did not think. All right, Matt. 4721 BC. I'm not that old. It was 4619. I did. I was too busy running and screaming. That doesn't sound like me. I don't run and scream. I tactically withdraw and make sure that everyone knows that danger is around. There's a difference. That's just being courteous to those around me. Brave Sir Robin did nothing wrong, all right? There's a reason he's called Brave Sir Robin. It's because he lived. I am the danger. Yeah, exactly. I see a hut. Is that a generated hut or someone's hut? I'm going with generated. Wildlife and I have a long history. I don't know what you need to say it like that. It's sunny for now. Ever so briefly. I'm just going to go drown a little bit as I try to swim across this with no stamina. Ragnar, good morning. Happy Monday. I really dislike the drowning sound effect. First neck you found was a 2-star? Oh, really? It's an auspicious start. Oh. We got a little village. Stack of wood? These signs? Huh. An Ichthir shrine? Did I miss that? Where? Yeah. Alright, back to the coastline. Ooh, mushrooms. Hidden in the woods? Jovial, good morning. Congrats on the de-stitching. I was spinning the camera too much. Oh well. Another little hut. Oi! Oi! I'll never log in again after today. Well... maybe I will. Huh. My wet feet are on your bed, Paint. I'm just drying my feet off real quick. Yeah. The Ashlands are out? Yeah, they were out before. This is the Call to Arms update, which adds some stuff including bears, which are horrifying. They live in the Black Woods, and they are tanky. Tanky as heck. Ow. So their quest in life is to make every biome horrible. I'd like to say you're wrong, but... pretty nice buffs from the bear armor at that stage. I haven't even looked at what the armor is. Rocky went from an April Fool's joke to a real thing. I'm convinced that a lot of companies use April Fools to try and see the response for really outlandish things that they'd like to do, but are worried about how people would take it. So they use April Fools as a guise to gauge interest. Which is fine, honestly. Like, more the merrier. I wish companies and game devs would take more risks overall. That's a bear. Hi, bear. Hi. I gotta go. Not by you. Thank you. Bye. Hi, bear. Bye, bear. Spawner. No, thank you. Where am I going? I'm gonna loop all the way around the island from the other way now. Maybe. If I survive. Don't know. Hey, it's nighttime again. Glowing trees in the water are bad. That would be swamp, yes. Elf, welcome in. Yes. We're doing a fresh community server, so it's a brand new world. You were in beta and couldn't figure out the controls. The controls are still a little... They take a little bit to get used to. I think you can remap now. And also, I think they added controller support. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Hi, bear. Bye, bear. Hi. Hi. Hi, bear. Ah. Yeah. I don't want to burn my Ichthyr. I need that for maybe getting my body back. I love a parade. Oh, good. Skeletons. Yay. And another bear. Let's just get everybody. Let's just aggro the whole map. Train to zone. Maybe this is paint single swamp tree then? Combat. I always used to love being somewhere in EverQuest and just seeing train to zone. And then, like, 16 people just writing, which one? And getting no response. So it's like, well, I guess we'll just zone out and come back in 10 minutes. The worst was you're sitting, it's nighttime, so you're sitting at the zone line of Kithakor Forest, and you just hear train to zone. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. We're all gonna die. There's a zone in original EverQuest that was fairly close, like one zone away from, maybe 2 zones away from starting areas, that if you went into it at night, even as a high level character, you would most likely get one shot. The Null Zone had so many trains. Yeah. High Pass had a ton of trains. High Pass Hold also. Just orc trains everywhere. Or goblins from the basement. Sebalus. Carnor's Castle. Just so many zones where you just had to constantly be aware that people were going to train you. Yeah, they still have to do the Deep North, right? So the Fire Zone is in. It's terrible. No one should go there. And then they're going to do the Frosty Deep North biome. And that, the Deep North biome should be 1.0, right? Either that or they put the biome out and then do a big 1.0, like, polish patch / relaunch once the Deep North has been balanced a bit. Ashlands is absolutely awful, which is really, genuinely really impressive off of the back of Mistlands, which was extremely awful. So they looked at the Mistlands and said, what if we made it worse? Yeah, that's why EverQuest 2 is a baby game for babies. Job well done. Genuinely, like, okay, I've talked about this before, and I don't mean to just single out this game and to pick on this game, because this game is genuinely really good. The devs of this game seem to only listen to feedback from the most hardcore players. So they put stuff in and people go, oh, that's not really difficult. So then they make it worse. And they seem to only do updates for their game for the vocal minority of hardcore players. And it makes, honestly, even mid-game, like mid to late game, it makes it kind of miserable for normal people. There absolutely should be, like, power creep in the game, and I understand it, but it gets crazy. Particularly if you're playing solo, it's nutty. Like, you trying to kill Motor, the Dragon Queen, is in single, when you're playing by yourself, is miserable. It is a miserable experience. And that's the 4th boss. Even they just nerfed Bone Mass, right? So Bone Mass is a little easier. Even Bone Mass is miserable because of all the poison and stuff. But he's doable. Motor's just a sack of hit points that you can't shoot most of the time because she's in the air. Like, it's just a miserable, miserable fight. How you're expected to do anything with that by yourself is beyond me. They nerfed his power. Oh. Well. Anyway. My point is, they seem to be developing the game for a very specific type of player, which is totally fair, right? There's a lot of games that do that. But when a game like this has such broad appeal and such a broad user base, I feel like they've kind of lost... They've lost the breadth of their user base in favor of making it better for the vocal minority. Oh, more swamp! Haha! Yay! My Ichthyr's down. Can I get up this hill? There are so many bears, yeah. And that's like, that's a perfect example combat. Why not add the bears to the mountains? Add like bear dens in the mountains? Why put them in an early game biome and make them worse than trolls, which you already have to deal with? Yeah, Mistlands is miserable. Mistlands is legitimately just a miserable experience. They're not worse than trolls. They can't one-shot you. Okay, so yes. But I don't think the Black Forest needed more aggressive, irritating enemies. I don't really need to see how terrible it is. I can very much imagine. The fact that there's a global toggle for do you want fire to be able to spread is horrifying. And not just because of my predilections. I'm still in the swamp. Why would you want to toggle for that? It should always be off. Now I'm back in Black Forest, but there's more swamp over there. To the surprise of no one, the starting island for the sexy Harry Clint world is swampy and uncomfortable. That's a leech. That's a slime. That's skeletons. Little Bite, good morning. Happy Monday. And we're back to the plains? And we're back to the plains. Am I near my body? No, there's more plains over here. What an awful place. This is a huge mountain, too. I'm standing 5 feet away from a wraith? Yeah, Ragnar, I already bit it once from a death skeeto over here. There's a huge plains biome over here, too. What a ridiculous seed. It looks like a bunny? Yeah, it does. I'm the one that made it? Okay, that's both accurate and a little hurtful. No! Come on. Come on. Why do I only get to the oh! Why do I only get to the plains when I'm completely tapped out on Eikthyr and everything? No! Okay. So, we've determined So we have determined that the southern part of the island is awful. I'm going to try heading straight this way. I'm doing great, thank you. On the plus side, it is a short stream today, by the way. My kid has a half day, so I only have like a half an hour left. This is exactly why I picked this for today. You were just chased by a Draugr and killed in the south? Yeah, it kind of seems like the southern part of the starter island is a no-go zone. It is not a nice place. I'm sure someone other than me is willing to help you with a corpse run, Eve. I have my own worries at the moment. Huh. It's a very narrow... Corpse runs are usually why you stop playing this game. Yeah. At least you don't lose your equipped stuff with the current settings. Is there a setting where you don't drop anything? Although that's a little... Oh yeah, you can. You absolutely can, see. Anywhere you throw down a bed, you respawn. I'm doing it in the worst possible way. As is tradition. Exactly. Planning ahead. I always plan... I mean, I don't want to say ahead, but there is some... There's a plot. So a corpse run could be a short walk if you plan ahead. Sure. You need a roof and a fire. Yeah. And you need to not be damp. Nobody wants to go to bed moist. Like 2 trees, see? Maybe 3. Oh, it's less than 1 tree with these settings. Okay, well, yeah. We have extra materials drop with the current settings to make construction and stuff easier. I just put my wet feet on Paint's bed. Yeah, but not my own. That would be gross. Yes, my actions are to deter degenerates. That's, yeah. Chop 1 tree and you can build a temporary base. Yes. Oh, skeletal remains. That's what it was. Yeah. Bold of you to assume he won't drop said tree on his head and die again. That only happened thrice. So don't act like that would happen every time. Twas only thrice. There's a mountain. Where am I? I want to keep going this way. Man, are there, like, no mushrooms on this server? I feel like, oh, there's some. Just looking everywhere. Couldn't find any mushrooms. You picked them all? That's fair. Oh. It is an inland sea. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, so right here, be a nice spot for a house. So you got access to the North Sea, and then you can sail the inland sea, and also get out this way. Because this is like a sizable separation. Huh. I want to go this way. Huh. Well, that might be problematic. I think I could swim across this, as long as I rest a little so I don't drown. Ooh. This is a little island with a boar stone. You like build there and have a little bridge, and this could be your boar farm. I don't think I can swim across this. Do I aim for those rocks as a halfway point? Hopefully I can get onto them. I shouldn't drown before I get there? Ooh. Of course you could swim across most of this. Whew. Okay. I made it. Little lady, welcome in. You're thinking of buying the game, you don't know much about it. Would you be able to explain a little? So it is a survival crafting game. Ignore everything that I'm doing, because I'm an idiot. It is a survival crafting game. If you've ever played Terraria or Core Keeper, it is similar in aspect in that it is a boss-based progression game. So you start in the meadowlands, in the meadows, and you kill the meadows boss, which is a big deer. And that gives you access to the next tier of materials. It lets you make a pickaxe so you can start getting metal. And then you go into the Black Forest, which is the next biome, and there is a boss in the Black Forest. So you get Black Forest ingredients, build all the stuff from that, kill that boss. That lets you go to the swamp, get the swamp materials, kill that boss. That lets you go to the mountains, kill that boss, etc. So you work your way through biomes and through bosses to progress in the game. It is very, very, very good co-op. It is a whole lot of fun to play with other people. I would strongly recommend it more as a co-op experience than playing it solo, because some of the bosses are very difficult solo. They have a lot of hit points. So it's a very fun game. There are a lot more settings now that can make it a little easier than it used to be. I'm gonna drown. I probably should have waited until I had full HP before I did that. How long do community servers last? Months.
It's why you fail.
Months and months. This one's already prepaid for 90 days, so a minimum of 3 months on this, and then just kind of extend it. The server's provided by our partners at G-Portal, so if you wanted to do a co-op server on your own for Valheim, you can use my link and get 10% off the server costs. Gportal also offers a link that you can send to other people that use the server so that they can donate money directly to the server funds, which if you've ever shared a server for Minecraft or anything, chasing down people to get them to send you money to help support the server is the most irritating thing in the world. So just being like, click the link and like send $5 for a month, you know, like. So Valheim, you can run locally, little lady. You can also host it locally if you want to. So if you only are doing co-op with one other person, you can directly join their games. The server allows it to be running 24/7 so that you don't have to synchronize your schedules with whomever is individually hosting the server. But you can absolutely host it locally and do co-op with folks on your own. Yes, the server details map are in the community server channel in Discord. There is a new password from the last one, so you'll have to get the password from either DM me or one of the mods, and we'll send it to you. Is building hard? No. So building in this game is really good. It's one of my favorite building mechanics. You do have to support stuff, so as you place pillars and whatnot, they'll go from blue, which means it is grounded and fully supported, to green, which means you're good. It'll have support, to yellow, which means it's starting to get a little weak, to red, which means it will collapse unless you support it quickly. So that makes building really interesting, and as you go up through tiers and get better building materials, you start out with basic wood planks and straw roofs, like we have on our little portal hub here. You start out with basic stuff, and then you'll get larger logs, and then you get iron banded logs, then you get stone, and you progress through building materials as you get deeper into the game, which becomes stronger and let you build bigger and more extraordinary things. But the building is very fun. It's very well done. It is my favorite part of the game. I just like to vibe out and build random stuff, make little villages and whatnot. It's great. That's a lovely little house. Tug clearly didn't participate in this building. Okay. Number 1. My builds are fantastic. Number 2. The portal room is built by Sothra, and it is very nice. By Sothra standards, this is the foyer of a bigger building. But just for building stuff, yeah. And you could turn on, like sandbox mode so that you don't have to chop down trees to get wood and stuff. And you can turn on, like, there are options so that if you just want to play it passively, you absolutely can. Some of the later biomes, starting from the Mistlands on, the most recent biomes that have been added, Mistlands and Ashlands, are pretty miserable. The building materials you can get from them are gorgeous and really cool, but the biomes themselves are difficult. So that is something to keep in mind. But the early game stuff up to and including the mountains is not that bad and is really fun, and you get a lot of cool materials to build and stuff. So it's good. It's real good. It's probably my favorite survival crafting game. So, this is your starting area, so this is where you initially start, and these are all the different bosses. So once you kill a boss, you basically hang its head on one of the stones. So as you progress, each boss gets hung on a stone, and each one offers you a power that you can use. That you can activate every 15 minutes. So, it's real neat. Let's see. So, I died here, here, and here. So, basically, from this point south is bad stuff. Is what we're looking at. Can I go... How far east can I go? Thank you, little lady. That's like Minecraft. It's hard to tell what you're doing in Minecraft. That's fair. I didn't build that. Someone else in the community built it. And I think He builds a lot of stuff. He said it took him a half an hour. That would take me probably an hour or two. So. Farming the materials and stuff for it would take a little bit as well. There's water right here. All right, let me go north and see. Does this tuck in? One of the other things that I love about the game is that every time you start a new world, it is a random seed, and the world is different. So, like, this starting island is very big, and it has... Where I've died down here are late game biomes, the plains, and they're terrifying. I can't see anything. I have no food. Fully intended to play the combat side of this game, lost little or hours just enjoying building something cool and figuring out the puzzle of supporting it. Yeah, I love the building in this game because you can't just, like, you could be creative in how you make it, but you also have to be creative in how to get it to actually work. Because some ideas that I've had for building stuff, I can't get it supported enough to make it actually work. So then you kind of go through that puzzle of getting things to go together and stay together, which is really fun. The building in this game is really, really fun. This is one of those games, kind of like Minecraft, where it's... You find your fun. You know? There's the progression of the bosses and exploration. But the stuff outside of that, you just gotta find the aspect of the game that you enjoy and do that. Because there's a lot of different ways to do it. That's why it's a lot of fun co-op. It's like, you might not like the grind of harvesting resources, but you might have somebody that you know who could spend countless hours just chopping trees and piling up wood at your base. We call that a Zelda around here. Running around for hours looking for the perfect spot to build, then losing interest for 18 months. You make a temporary building and then never go back. Yes. That sounds accurate, Eve. Yeah, we increased the drop rate of harvested materials on the server, so it doesn't take quite as much grinding to get materials. Yep. Yep. Huh. I don't think I can swim across that because I have no food. Usually run a deforestation service. Yeah. Oh, you weren't supposed to swim after eating? Well... No! Leave me alone. Those berry bushes? Food! Give me food, give me food, give me food. Give me food, give me food, give me food. So a little extra stamina. Come on. Lets me run more. Eat. Bad things. Anybody got any sunlight? Oh, that's a mountain. Bro. Come here, piggy. Ooh. Barehanded death. Barehanded gray dwarf with just a strawberry. No, thank you. 3? 3 so far, I think, Pat. Alright, so I'm almost up to where I started my initial run. There... Oh no, that's a rock, not a bear. Although, I think I hear a bear. Maybe. That's just a gray dwarf. Let's go up this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, I've just been exploring records. Kid has a half day today, so I have to leave to go get him. I gotta end stream in like 10 minutes. It's so dumb. Like, I dropped him off, he got out of the car, and he's like, see you in an hour. I mean, you're not wrong. It's Fat Bear Week. This is mountain. I'm just not... Half days are very silly. They are. Am I gonna freeze to death before I get across this? You're freezing! Ow. 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 I shouldn't be freezing anymore. I shouldn't be freezing anymore. I shouldn't be freezing anymore. Okay. It is along the shoreline, Sim. So if you run along the shoreline, you'll see flint. So it's like, it looks like rocks, but they're longer and more of a pure white. They're oblong. Generally, if you get attacked by a neck, there's probably flint nearby. Two to death skeetos and 1 by drowning. Yeah. That was the wrong button. I meant to hit D and I fat-fingered F. Cheering for a pack of wolves for 4? Alright. That's a little mean. I don't think there's going to be any wolves. This is a very small mountain biome, so... Like, very small. Why not both? Pear and plum, yeah. Daylight arrives. Oh, I only have 7 hit points left. That's not great. The only hit point that matters is the last one. I'm gonna go back this way. Yeet. While Ichthyr's still active. Okay. Ooh, big tree. Ooh, couple big trees. This is a nice little spot. I have a tendency, Elf, to tank with my face. So that's basically always my mindset. As long as I have a hit point left at the end and you don't, I win. Zunder, what's going on? Zunder, your cousins are in the game now, and I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. But, the bears are aggressive. Not a fan. Uniguns, good to see you again. Eve's gonna get me killed! Help me! Thank you, Eve, after the attempted murder. Attempted murder by 1-star boar. You baited me into that. You knew I was low on health. You baited me right into that 1-star boar. You know what you did. That was calculated. Planned. Poorly executed. No. That was an assassination attempt. Is what it was. We were at my son's soccer game yesterday, and my daughter and I are standing on the sidelines. And I said something, and she's like, she just turned to me and she goes, Jesus Christ, can you stop being so dramatic? So I threw myself on the ground and started rolling around, saying I'm not dramatic. And she said, if you don't get up, I'm going to kick you in the face. So I got up. Her and Wifeboat kept moving their chairs to try and get further away from me. It was a little mean. She's going places? Yeah. Her now ex-boyfriend keeps, like, was texting her last night, like, wanting a better explanation for why she dumped him. And she just wrote back, sweetie, if you haven't figured it out by now, you're in trouble. So. T-shirt idea. Can you stop being so dramatic? that are answered by your text. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, big cluster of berry bushes. Nice big open space. Is that a big tree over there? Still really close to spawn. Trying to get back over to the shoreline over here. Yeah, I know. Oh. Hello. It's another Ichthir shrine. Hunt his kin. A little aggressive. It's a good thing there's one here, because this one's not convenient. Yeah, I gotta get over to the shoreline. Yes. And then I gotta... Ugh. Half days are so annoying. So tomorrow we're gonna start a game. It's gonna be a surprise. But we're gonna start a game that we're gonna do for a couple weeks. Because we got Moonlighter 2 comes out in October. I definitely want to play that. Because we just did a week of Moonlighter 1, which is fantastic. So we'll do a little bit of Moonlighter 2 when that drops in October. But we're gonna start something else tomorrow that I definitely will figure out by tomorrow. Hoping I'd warm up to you. Okay. Sure. That sounds like bullet dodged science, is what that means. Started out thinking you were being cryptic. Now I just think you don't actually know what you're playing. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out. Because I'm not giving away the answer. Ow. It won't be this. You can cross that one off. No. This is a neat little spot. I think I want to build a house like over here. I don't think this actually... You can sail anywhere from here, but... I think I want to build a house right over here. Thing here. Maybe? I didn't even sail a raft into the swamp. I ran through the swamp, aggroed half the swamp, and then ended up in the plains and died to death mosquitoes. Twice. Murph, what's going on? Alright. As I said, kid has a half day, so I gotta go. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's 100% because Murphy just got here that I need to leave now. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Remember, there's going to be no stream on Thursday. They have to come do maintenance in my apartment on Thursday, so no stream Thursday. But I will be back tomorrow. We'll be playing an game. You'll have to come by tomorrow to see me figure out what it is. So, have a fantastic rest of your Monday, everybody. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for more games. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.